Hey guys, this is like the 5th time I've tried to film this. I will post the outtakes from before because the first 3 times it was my son, and the last time my dog started throwing up in the background. So, for like the 5th time, I just want to do a quick tutorial to show you how to put your hair up with just a comb, some bobby pins, and some hairspray. Super quick, 5 minutes. You can use it if you're going to go to a wedding and you want your hair up, but you don't want it to look too fancy. Or if it's just a hot day and you want to wear jeans and a t-shirt. I wore this style to my baby shower in August. I've been wearing it just forever because it's super easy. It looks good on all lengths of hair. I have worn this style when my hair was like this long, because it just gets it off of your neck, and you know, everybody can do it. So this is basically what you're gonna do. You're gonna start out with, I just grabbed my flat iron, but you can use flat iron, curling iron, it doesn't really matter. And honestly, this step is not crucial. This is a preference, but I like when the hairs around my face are smooth. So as you can see by the back, I had my hair up in a bun earlier just from when I got out of the shower. But I took the flat iron in my first 4 attempts to do this, and I just kind of like flat ironed around my face like that. And I also did up here. So this kind of whole like crown area that's gonna be visible, I flat ironed that part a little bit, and then I also did down here because my hair is the curliest kind of down there. And when I pin it up, I don't like having a bunch of like curly frizzy hair down there. So I did this part, and then I did around my face any little pieces that I'm gonna like pull down. I did those. So this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna take your comb and you wanna, what happened? What happened? It's okay. Come over here. Come over. You're just gonna take this top part and you're gonna create some volume. So you're gonna back comb a little bit. So just kind of section this up. Hey buddy. And just tease a little bit up here. Now, if you want that to hold a little bit better, you can spray it after you tease it. I'm not gonna spray it because I'm just gonna kind of comb this out after, and I don't want too much stuff in my hair. But if you want this to hold, like it's hot out, right? And it's muggy and your hair droops, or it's gonna be a long day or a long night, if you're going to like a wedding or something, definitely spray it. And then just kind of take a couple different sections on the top. Now the cool thing about this is it can be messy, like it doesn't have to be perfect. And just kind of tease like this, you know, create a little bit of lift and volume. So just kind of like do it on either side. The reason that you're doing this part is because anytime you pull your hair back into an updo, it looks good if it has a little bit of volume in the crown, a little extra than normal. It looks a little more balanced. So just do that. Give him his toy. Okay, and then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start by taking this top section up. Now I have a bunch of bangs here. So obviously if you don't have bangs, you could part it on the side, and you could do it like that if you wear your hair parted, or you could do it if you have a side bang. You could kind of pull your bangs to the side. You can do this with a middle part if that's where your hair is. It doesn't matter where it's parted. But you're gonna take this top part and you're gonna clip it back. So get your bobby pins ready, maybe 2 or 3 or 4, depending how strong they are. This is gonna be the foundation of the whole like updo. So you want this part to be the most secure. Okay, so bigger bobby pins are good too. So you're gonna take kind of like this top part of your hair, use your thumbs, and just kind of like gather it all back to like right here. I don't know if the sunlight is too bright. Gather it all back to like right there. Again, it doesn't need to be like perfectly clean section or anything. And then you're gonna take your fingers, and you have this, and like push it up. So just kind of create a little extra volume like that. And then you're gonna take your bobby pins and just kind of, I guess I'll spin around, and just kind of pin them in to hold it. You might have to do 3 or 4, depending on how much hair you have. That's 3, I'm actually gonna do 4. You might have to crisscross them to get it to hold, but you really wanna secure this part. Okay. Hi, buddy. So this is what it should look like right now. Just have the top section. And see how it's like not even? I don't care, it doesn't matter. It's just, you've got some volume and that part's pinned back. Okay, now usually what I do is I'll take right in the middle part and I'll tease a little bit more because it's gonna create like a little cushion for you to stick your bobby pins into. Even do this if your hair is short. It doesn't matter that it's long. The length, like longer hair is heavier, so it's gonna need a place for your bobby pins to go, but you should still even do this if it's short. So kind of tease this part. Hey. I'm gonna put one more in there just to hold it up because I feel like it's drooping a little bit. My hair, I have actually a lot of hair. So it's kind of heavy when I do this stuff, especially when it's this long. Okay, so I put the bobby pins here. This is teased. So here's the next part. You're gonna take from right by your ear, like this. I'll get you a little closer so you can see. You're gonna take right by your ear here and just draw a line right up and just grab this whole section of hair and then twist it. Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming? Having fun? Okay, and you're just going to pull it across the back. Like that. Okay? Okay. So you have this twist and you're just gonna pull it across the back like that. So you're holding it kind of like on this side. And then just pin it, okay? So it's kind of hanging out like this. And then you can kind of loosen it or adjust it or like pull these little pieces down or whatever you're comfortable with. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take this section, doesn't matter how big or small, just kind of like the part around your ear, twist it, and then I'm gonna go back across the other way, okay? And then take a pin and put it over here. Just hold it in place. So now you have these 2 twists kind of just going across. And again, just kind of like pull some hair down or like loosen this or whatever. My bobby pin slipped. Okay. So then what you're gonna do, because now you have this bottom part that needs to get put up, is you're gonna kind of split it in half. Like that. Now my hair is really kind of like long. It's easier to do this if you don't have this much hair. But sometimes I'll just kind of like tease this a little bit. If you take your comb and just kind of go down like the section like that, it just kind of like fattens it up. If you need to. If your hair is like stringy noodles, but if it's thick, you don't have to do it. Okay, so you're gonna take this whole section, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna just twist it. And you're going to kind of like fluff it out a little bit and then just hold it in your hand right here. So here's all my extra hair, right? And just put a pin in it. This is not an exact science. It does not matter. it looks really cute when it's all done because there's a bunch of twists. So if you have to reinforce that, that's fine. Just kind of, you know, fluff it so it makes sense. Geez, these pins are not holding my hair very well. It's clean, it's so it slips. If you have to, buddy, I'm almost done. If you have to, cross your bobby pins like this so that it'll hold extra good. That's what I'm gonna do because that one keeps falling out. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it on the other side. You can like fatten up your section a little bit if you want to, but you don't have to. Twist it like this. Take it across in the back. And just till you find a spot over here. And just kind of pin it. Anywhere. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna do an X because I have to reinforce my pins so they don't slip out. Okay, so now what you're left is with is this kind of like pieces hanging down. So you're just gonna take those pieces and twist them and just kind of come to the middle. Now you maybe want to use those ends to kind of like cover up some of your bobby pins. So kind of place them on top of like where your little X's are. But this is definitely not like a fancy updo where you want to hide all the bobby pins. It's very deconstructed. Here's my other little piece. I'm going to twist this and just kind of like pull it to the middle like that. And stick a pin in it. And so some of these little pieces sticking out, that's cute. I leave them. So then I just kind of fluff it. Put this a little higher. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, just kind of like fluff it, you know, pull this up a little bit, use a little hairspray. I don't really want to use it, but if you were actually going somewhere, you know, spray your bangs in place or whatever, just to get a little bit of volume. So from the front, you look like, you know, you have an updo. And then from the back, let's see. Oops, is this little piece dangling down? Let me pin that guy up. Hold on, just so it looks better. See, if there's little pieces that you didn't see, you just do a little twist and then just kind of stick it up with a bobby pin. It doesn't matter where it goes, just get it up. So that's what it looks like. Now it's kind of messy, but that's kind of the point. There we go. You have a little bit of volume up here. All right, I gotta finish this up because he's being really crazy. You have a little bit of volume up here, and it's just kind of off of your neck, and it's just kind of like a 5-minute updo. And if you were, so the way I wore it to my baby shower was I really wanted it to look casual. Hey. I took a bandana and I rolled it up and then I pulled it like this and I tied it in little bunny ears. And at the top I had like the little knot. So this was all off my neck because it was August. It was super hot. And I just had a little bandana tie. But you could wear this with, you know, a cocktail dress and totally jazz it up. So that's it. And I hope that was really easy for you to follow. So good luck.